Welcome all humans and non-humans. My name is Laura and this is Zollar Tarot and Art. And today what I'm going to be doing is drawing an image that I received in meditation for this particular reading. And I'm going to read your tarot and oracle cards. All the readings are timeless. And so whenever you do come to this reading, it means there might be something in here for you. But remember, this is not a private reading. It's a general reading for a collective. So there might be different types of information that come through for different people. So just take what works for you and leave the rest behind. So I'm going to go ahead and just give this a ding to clear the air a little bit. Here we go. Oh, that was nice. Lovely. Vibrations can change how we feel. I mean, we're mostly made of water, right? So if you study the work of Masaru Emoto, whom I've mentioned before, he proved this, that that vibrations, how we speak to ourselves, the kind of music we listen to, the kind of vibrations around us affect our body, affect who we are. So one of the reasons that I'm starting to use the ding at the beginning of my readings is because I want to make sure we have a nice clean palette to work from where I'm pouring in this channeled information for you. So okay, so this is like a big time energy that came through. And what I was getting an image of was a phoenix. So now I have painted the phoenix before, and I'm going to show you a little postcard here of something that I created. So this piece here is called the phoenix, and you can see the phoenix head in here, right? So the actual piece is painted by hand in acrylic, and it took me about 10 years to create. So it's a rather large piece. But the phoenix that came through my meditation for your reading was a bit different than this. So I'm going to put this aside. And then I'm going to show you a little bit of what I saw. So what was unusual about it was kind of the base. So it kind of had this like heart at the base. At first it looked like a human heart. And I may go back in and create a painting where it's actually a human heart, you know, the organ itself. But for the purposes of this reading, we're going to do this, and because this is what I was seeing also. And there was just like these sort of flames that were coming up, and a phoenix bird coming out, but in a very different pose than what I painted. So before I move forward on that, let's go ahead and draw some cards and see where we're going. So this is a tarot that we're starting out with, and I will be pulling other tarot, and also I don't take drop cards, oracle cards for you as we go along. So I hope everyone's doing well. I'm doing great. I have fun. I love doing this. So tarot art, it's just like heaven. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, Seven of Swords. Interesting way to start. Someone might have stolen something from you. They're sneaking off with something. Those look like books of wisdom. All right, let's see what else we have here. Yeah, and it really like kind of puts you in a bind. I'm seeing that, like, normally when you see this card, she's also blindfolded. So so basically, like, that's an imprisoned mind, but we're going to combine it all together. I'm going to see what I get intuitively with this. And we see the pattern. Have another card, please. Okay. Yeah, this was really upsetting for somebody, what happened here. I'm going to go ahead and pull 3 more before we draw. And then I'll pull clarifiers, and then we can see what's what. So someone went through a lot. Something was like kind of taken, and you felt kind of like your hands, or whoever this person is, they felt like their hands have been bound. Let's see. Yeah, this was definitely a love interest. So I might be pulling from the lover cards. We'll see. Okay, and look at that flame there, see? See this flame coming off. Is that a heart? No way. I think it is. And these flames coming up into this lotus. So that's actually kind of a little similar to what I was going to draw, except it wasn't the lotus. So, okay, that's pretty funny. All right, for this collective. It's funny because this card right here is the Nine of Wands. This card always reminds me of the character from the Dresden series by, what's his name? Jim Butcher, and it's the Wizard Dresden, and he dresses like this, and he even has like a staff, and the books are actually really good. And he's extremely sarcastic and intelligent and talented, and his talents grow over time throughout the books, and that's a really good series if you like stuff like that. So that card reminds me of that. So this card, it's someone having to maintain their boundaries. So somehow something was done that really caused some heartache here. I wouldn't be surprised if the Three of Swords comes up, but so we've got this heart here. There's definitely something going on with the heart. Okay. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Having to defend something. All right. So what I was seeing was it was a phoenix coming out of it. So the phoenix obviously represents sort of rising from the ashes. And we go through several cycles in our life where we have to do that, where something bad happens. We lose somebody, we lose something, we have a failure of some kind. We're having to deal with like just something really difficult, and we get past it and we might feel destroyed, or we might feel just like defeated. But over time, we reemerge as our symbolic phoenix self, the immortal, right? Okay, let me just get the basics down here so you can see. But the wings weren't exactly like completely spanned out. So they weren't at their full span. I guess that's what I'm saying. I guess spanned out's not really the right term. But they were not at their full span, right? Out this way, they were kind of going up. So it's like this phoenix is still pushing up from this like fiery heart, this passionate heart. There's like a renewal coming or something like that, which you needed. I mean, especially if you were dealing with somebody who like, tied you down and everything. But maybe this person's tied down. Oh, I think that's what that is. That's what it's, okay. Wait a second, let me just listen. This person's going down. I feel like maybe you got your emotional balance and someone new's coming in. This is someone new. And you're maintaining boundaries around this relationship so that you can have this Ten of Cups. That's what it feels like to me. And this, you might be like, you might be single parent with a child and see how she's moving towards this person over here, her mate, possible mate, who also has a child, like a daughter. So like maybe you're a woman with a son and there's a guy that you're going for. I mean, he or she, whatever. It's just don't worry about the genders. Apply it as it works for you. But they may have a family, you have a family, and it's like you're bringing your families together to have this beautiful Ten of Cups, rainbow, everything. Yeah, because see, like, look at this one. So in this Two of Cups, which is about love and everything, you have, I hope you guys can see this. See this lotus up here? This is like the phoenix with the heart, the fire coming up. And mine is a phoenix, but it's going up into this pink lotus, and the pink lotus is here in the Ten of Cups, which is the wish fulfillment. So it's like you're going to meet this person. Wow. You've left behind the baggage and all this stuff, and you stop feeling bound. You got your emotional balance here. Well done. All right, well, let's okay, so another thing about this Phoenix was that instead of the head going down the way I had it in my, remember in my painting, it was like that. This one was kind of going like kind of up. It was like, it had like a little crest thing on the back of its head. Let me see if I can, beaks, I don't know, beaks are always like a problem. Well, not always a problem, but they're like not the easiest thing to draw and make it look not cartoony. So, all right, there we go. All right, that's a good shape. That's more or less what I saw. And so I'm going to be adding some flames and working on this as we talk. But now you get the basic gist of starting it with this passionate heart, right? on fire, which I'll develop. And by the way, I won't finish this drawing during this reading, but I always end up finishing it up afterwards and colorizing it, and then I will add it usually at the beginning and the end of the video so that you can see what it looks like. All right, let me get my minis, and we're going to get some clarification. So let's get some clarification, please, on the Seven of Swords. So whoever this person was who stole something from you, they're going down. They're going down, like, you know, down to the dark, to the place of the dark in the cellar. And they've got like a cape over their head, see? So they're trying to hide their face, like they know they've done something wrong. They know they're being sneaky. They know they've done something wrong. And they're hurrying, so they're actually dropping books. They're actually dropping these things they thought was valuable and everything, but they're losing it. They're like losing their mind. They're losing their stuff, okay? Yeah, but they're watching you like crazy, that's for sure. They're like being sneaky stalker boy or stalker girl or stalker whatever your gender is, right? But they're, whatever their gender is. So, but they're being a stalker. Look at that. They are watching closely. Can I have more clarification, please, on the Seven of Swords? This is getting juicy. Interesting. All right. Yeah, the light's being shut. That's one of the reasons they're waiting, going down, though, because see the light coming through the door? This sun is about the light. This is the light shining on this situation. So they can't stay in the light because they're a dark person. They're like a dark being, a dark soul, someone who's maybe sold their soul, who maybe is demonic in some ways, has like lower level attachments to them because of addictions or things like that. I mean, I don't know about you, but like, if you have the ability to see, you can walk into a bar and look around, and there will be like one or two people who literally have things attached to them, entities, and maybe you can't see it, but if you really look at their auras and stuff like that, there are things attached to them, and they're usually the people who drink a lot, right? Because the spirit is in pain when you drink, and it sort of leaves the body, so it vacates enough for lower level entities to move in. And this is one of the reasons why like alcoholism or any hard drugs or anything can be very dangerous for you, because you're inviting low level entities in. So this person anyway can't be in the light. They can't, the sun is shining on them. They know it. They know they're being exposed. So they're moving down, 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 down into the dark and dropping things along the way. Yeah, but they're watching you. I think I'm going to spread this out a little. We need some room here. Okay. The Eight of Swords. Can I have clarification, please? Okay. So all this time, you know, that you felt sort of tied up because of what this person did and everything who's now being exposed, you're realizing what you had realized that you're feeling bound by these ropes and everything. See how her hands are bound here, but she could like just bend down and kind of like saw it off right there. So somehow you discovered a way out. You got free. Yeah. Or you were able to move on. And I can see you've been waiting patiently. You've been working really hard. This is the Seven of Pentacles. Let's see what else we have, please, for this collective. Thank you. All right. Yeah, you've been working on what's passionate for you, and you've created new projects, some stuff you're excited about. There's new, you might have gotten some good news or an inheritance of some sort. See a lot of talent here, and yeah, good. So you're making, you're like transforming. You're transforming this like major loss here to something really great. Good for you. And then the Knight of Cups to me always talks about someone who's coming in to make a love offer. Also, this is a certain amount of emotional balance and everything. But yeah, they've got the One Cup here, so that they're going to come in and make a love offer, which makes sense because following it is the Two of Cups. Wow, you got any love coming in. I think I am going to have to pull the Romance Angel cards in a second. So we will do that probably. All right, can I have clarification on the Knight of Cups, please? For this collective, Knight of Cups. Yeah. There are a couple ways to read this card. I mean, obviously it's about courage. So having the courage to walk away from certain things and welcome the new. It's like taming the beast. So in this case, because we're over Cups card, I would say it has something to do with like mastering your own emotions. And moving forward bravely, even though, you know, you've had your heart broken and everything. So that, you know, be brave when you're offered this new cup of love, because this might be the one. Let's see. Can I have more clarification on the Knight of Cups, please? Yeah, you're ready for your Emperor to come in. So the Empress card, she's about like, she's a very creative person. She's very abundant and fertile. She's a mother. She's very feminine and beautiful. I would say sometimes this is about pregnancy. I'm not sure in this case this is about pregnancy, but this could be a new birth of a relationship. I would say that definitely would be applicable. Yeah, I'm getting kind of excited, like, you know, it's like this is exciting me. Okay, all right, can I have clarification on the Two of Cups, please? Okay. This is somebody you can also work with, this person that's coming in. You might even meet them through work because this is kind of the work card, right? So, but it's someone you can work with like on a team, and combine your skills and everything. It might be someone who has something in common with you, like what you do. Like say maybe you're a lawyer or something like that, and so you meet another lawyer, you know, or maybe someone who's in the legal profession. So you have a lot in common. I'm getting that feeling like this is a good match for you. Can I have more clarification on the Two of Cups, please? Okay, Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment card. So this is really going to make you happy. This is also, this relationship, whomever this is going to, whoever comes in here for you, they're also, I think they're probably going to be wealthy, or they're going to somehow trigger some kind of great success for you. And oh yeah, that's nice. It's nice when they can come in and take care of themselves. You don't have to pay for them. They got their own house, their own car, and they can pay for the meals. So things like that. That's always nice. Someone who can, you know, who knows how to handle their life, right? And that truly is like a wish fulfillment, to find a partner who's competent and, you know, that you can also like do projects with and it works out well, and you also have a, you know, wonderful love, romantic life together. And it'd be, you know, where was that? Oh, over here we're talking about, yeah, and this person probably will have a family. So anyway, before we get over there, let's get clarification on the Nine of Wands, the Wizard Dresden card. All right, Nine of Wands. Can I have clarification on Nine of Wands, please? Seriously, those books are really great. Start with the beginning one, the first one. I think it's called Stormfront. Yeah. Okay, Nine of Wands. Well, that makes sense. You've got justice here. And this relationship coming in for you is like getting justice. So this person who's like watching you and stuff like that, don't even like think about them. They're going to watch the whole time while you get the goodies. You just have to maintain your boundaries. But because you've been through all of this stuff and everything, I get a feeling that, you know, that you definitely have built up your boundaries quite well. Yeah. And this relationship also is going to be one of give and take, equal give and take, which is what you want. You want someone who is going to give as much as they take. You don't want to be with somebody who's going to take more than they give. You know, it's got to be, at least for me, through all the experiences I've had and everything, I have found that if someone is just taking, and they're making a lot of promises and stuff, but they never actually give as much as you're giving, then it's good to walk away. Yeah, or put some distance. Yeah, because those are takers. We don't need takers in our life, do we? No. So I'm going to pull 2 more cards on this. I'll draw a little bit more, and then we're going to go into a little bit of an oracle. A little bit of an oracle. We're actually going to go into an oracle, not a little bit of an oracle. Okay. Can I have clarification on the Ten of Cups, please? Yeah. Oh, nice. Can I have one more, please, for the Ten of Cups? Ten of Cups, Ten of Cups. Interesting. So you're getting a Page of Cups. So, oh, all right. So here's what I'm feeling. You're going to be celebrating and partying because you found this love of your life, right? This wonderful, beautiful person. Let me draw while we talk and everything. And you have a page, this person coming in who's like a child, kind of coming in with their little love offer. So this might be the same person trying to come back and see if they can woo you again. Woo you again into falling for their nonsense. But don't fall for it. Or you might get tested by the universe. Those are always fun. And someone might come in with a small offer or something like that. It might be something along those lines. It also could be, another thing I'm feeling is that this person who's coming in, who is really your love and everything, they might start with a small offer too. So I would say only if it's someone from the past who, you know, you can't trust, like this person here who stole from you. Don't accept their offers. Don't even I wouldn't even talk to them. But if this is small at first, this person that you're interested in who comes towards you, you might want to just be, you know, just watch and just be grateful. Just do your own thing, get to know them, you know, kind of see what kind of person they are. Are they honest? You know, there are ways to test if someone is narcissistic or things like that. You can find, you know, information on that, like on YouTube. So one of the best advisors I've ever come across regarding narcissism, since we're on the subject, and I'm not going to dwell on it too much, but is Melanie Tanya Evans. And she has a whole program called the Narcissistic Abuse Recovery Program. So I feel like a lot of my collective tend to be people who are empathic and gifted, who maybe have been victims of narcissism and things like that, which, you know, I can relate to and stuff. If you need a resource, Melanie Tanya Evans is really good. There's also Dr. Ramani, and there are a few other ones who are excellent online. So, but I like Melanie Tanya Evans. I find her work to be extremely intelligent. She explains everything really well. Also, while we're on plugs, I want to plug a YouTube reader who is fantastic. Get a personal reading from her if you can. Her channel is called Mystic Medusa. Mystic Medusa. So she just, you know, show her some support and love. Watch at least one of her videos if you can and everything. But I found her to be really tapped in. She's one of the gifted ones and definitely worth a shout out. So Mystic Medusa, check her out. All right, so you know, what was interesting too is these flames were just like going kind of straight up. They weren't really like going out again, like the flared phoenix you would normally see. That would be a full-blown phoenix, which will be coming once you, I think after you've met this person who is actually going to be your person, your true love, the one you can actually, you know, spend your life with and grow with and combine your family with and all of that. This is going to be a fun one to flesh out and colorize. All right, so let's go on to an oracle. Let's see. Anything else that we need to know right now about this situation, please? We'll pick a couple cards, and then we're going to go on to some other ones. What do we need to know for this collective? Something they need to know, something more about this situation. Okay. Is that one card or two? That's one. Okay, and one more, please. Let's see what we have. Oh, and there was a song. I'm probably not going to sing it. You know the song. It came through when I was meditating on this reading, and it was by Elton John. It's called I'm Still Standing. And he says, I'm still standing better than I ever did, looking like a true survivor, feeling like a little kid. And I'm still standing after all this time, picking up the pieces of my life without you on my mind. So you've, you know, perhaps really truly moved on from that past relationship where that person stole from you and hurt you so badly and, you know, broke your trust. So one more, please, for this collective. This one? Yeah, okay. All right, so literally you went from feeling orphaned to having a soulmate. This is what's going on. 5 and 5. So this is a 5 and this is a 4-1, which makes a 5. 5 is all about change, right? So this was a bad situation here. We were really feeling like this poor girl here who's sitting here just feeling defeated and alone and completely orphaned. Like, you know, where are all the people who are supposed to have her back? It doesn't mean nobody had her back. It's just that she was feeling really orphaned. Like, you know, this person that I loved left me and did this to me and broke my trust and all that. But you've gone to this, so you're going to this, the soulmates, which ties right into this, you know, the 2 of Cups, the lover that's coming for you that you're going to be combining your life with. Oh, this is so nice. I love it, love it, love it. All right, so this is a 5. So you have 4 1s, a 5. So a big change coming. Okay, so I want to know what your obstacles are. I'm going to use this, I think it's called the Psychic Oracle, but yeah. All right. Okay, I'm going to pull 3 cards from this. What are the obstacles? for this collective, please. Okay, can I have another obstacle, please? I think that one's pretty clear. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. These are obstacles I feel like you're overcoming and definitely will be cleared up pretty soon. So, but we'll get solution cards. We'll get some solution answers. We will have some answers very soon. This is the obstacle. These are an obstacle. Let's pull one more for what the obstacles are for this collective right now. Okay. Well, that makes sense. Okay. So perhaps you want to travel more, or maybe even maybe this person is at a distance and that's been a problem. I don't know. Maybe you need to like take a vacation. There might be, let me listen to this for a minute. You might you might need to travel to get to this person. There might be some distance between you. That's kind of what I'm getting. You may have felt like you haven't had enough money you don't have enough money right now, or maybe for a while. So that's definitely been an obstacle. I can almost hear those coins dropping though. This is like money's coming to you, but we'll get clarification. And then I'll see the broken heart here. So so she's kind of like drawing hearts in the clouds and stuff like that, and trying to let go of this person. Look, there's even like if you look really close, there's a broken heart, and there's a person right there sitting on top of the heart. So that represents the person that, broke her heart. So getting over this broken heart, which means not so much that you haven't gotten over the person. It could be more that you're like a little bit lacking in trust with regard to those you give your heart to. So, maybe this person who stole from you was a really good liar and they really fooled you. Maybe they mimicked you. I mean, if they were a narcissist or something, they can be excellent mimics. They can really like love bomb and make you think, oh, you're the one. And it's just like, it's all a lie. It's all a lie and a setup. So, and you find out eventually. So I kind of like get the sense that this card that says hearts is about, trusting again. So this is definitely an obstacle. Can I have solutions, please? Solutions. This collective. This is a spirit animal deck. Yeah, okay. And I have another solution for this collective, please. This one, okay. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. And then one more, please. For this collective solutions, the best thing they can do to get the best results. Oh, all right. Okay, so you need to have courage, again, which came up before with the Strength card. I would say that, and it says, Lion Spirit, be generous of spirit. So be cool, be good to yourself, have good inner talk. Also trust that things work out, that Spirit has your back, or Great Spirit, which you might call God or whatever your construct is. So be generous of spirit. I think this applies not only to the way you treat other people, but to the way you treat yourself. And the way you treat yourself is you have boundaries. So remember, we had this card here about boundaries. Maintain your boundaries. Let Spirit be your guide, and you will know what the moves to make if you go into meditation or ask Spirit for guidance. This is one of the main things I do, which has been very successful for me, is that I tap in. I make sure that I allow my connection to the divine to be my source of true guidance. So whatever your construct is fine. Just tap in, whatever you do. That's going to be one of your, develop your spirituality, and you can work on that. Also, it says, dream the world into being. So this is using your imagination. So one of the things we do is we co-create with the divine. As humans, because we have a mind, we have an imagination, right? So we can co-create with the divine. We can come up with new things, but we also get guidance. And in that co-creation, we create experiences that is recorded. It's kind of like, see this crystal? It's all dusty, but see this crystal has facets, right? So the divine, all that is the universe. Everything is this crystal right here, and then so the facets, that represents you. You're like a facet in this crystal, and your facet's important, because if there wasn't that facet there, then the crystal would be different. It wouldn't be what it is. It wouldn't be this precious, the same precious form that it is now. So your place is important. And also, as being a co-creator, you're part of a whole. So just kind of think of it that way when you're building your constructs. I get a feeling you're a very spiritual person, though. All right, let's see. So any last information or advice that we can give this collective, please, before we seal up the reading? Nice. Okay, that makes sense. And then what else? For this. Okay. All right, so this one says right now, stay in the present and don't get too far ahead of the flow. So just kind of stay in that sweet spot if you can. You'll soon trust that nothing more will come than can be handled each moment. So if you're going in the flow, then you know, and you get in that sweet spot and everything. And I know sometimes we have to rebalance ourselves, whether it's we need more sleep, we need to talk better towards ourselves, we need to eat better, we need to be around better people or better environment, or listen to some really high quality frequency music, something, whatever. So, but be in the present. I mean, one of the reasons that you're a facet in that crystal is to really have all these experiences and be present in the moment, so that the whole can experience, you know, what you're experiencing. So be here right now, be present. And there might be some things that you've been missing because you've kind of been floating around perhaps at times. Sometimes people will kind of exit their bodies, or they'll use substances to do that or something like that, so they don't have to be like dealing with the pain right at that moment or something. So but it's saying right now you need to be kind of present, just be in your body, be grounded, because here we have awakening. It says, oh my Lord, wake me, or oh my Lord, wake me from life as a spiritual sheep. May I hear you through my own instincts and common sense. Don't be a sheep. Well, you can be a sheep if you want. So anyway, may I hear you through my own instincts and common sense. So this is how you hear spirit, is through your own, you'll hear your own voice. Well, no, that's not always true. Yeah, it depends on the guide. So yeah. So I think, you know, it looks like you've got some goodies coming up. Everything's going to be really cool. You've been through kind of an ordeal, and you're this phoenix rising. So because the phoenix wings are not spread, they're just going up, it means that you're still opening those wings. And but it's a beautiful thing. It's going to be a nice color drawing when I'm done. So that's the basic gist of this drawing, and we'll see what we see. So do we need anything else? We want to pull some tea leaves? Let's pull some tea leaves. Why not? I have to unbury them here. I'm just going to use portion of the deck because, you know, they do that, they fly. So, all right. It's just some like advice, something that's going to steer this collective in the right direction, something they need to know. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, thank you. Okay. So June, something happened in June. Look at those wings. I'm all about wings these days. Those aren't exactly phoenix wings, but they're angel wings. So something that just happened in June was important. Maybe that's when you made the big shift into letting go of that other person. So that's rather fresh. And in doing that, you triggered the incoming of your soulmate. We had soulmates here earlier. So, all right, can I have another? Of course, you know, maybe you'll be getting married next June. I don't know. That's usually a good month to get married, right? All right, more please for this collective. Something I need to know. Quill, get back to the basics. Yeah, simplify your life. Go through and like organize and clean things, and anything that's really complicated or difficult, change it in some way so it's no longer complicated and difficult. That might mean you need to cut out certain people or certain activities or certain habits. It might mean you just need to clean out a closet so you have better, chi. Chi is energy. So in feng shui, it's the movement of chi right through your space, through your house. You might want to look into that if you don't know about that, how to do feng shui. There's lots of information on it. But I found personally that feng shui makes a huge difference. You want the chi to flow. So, okay, one more, please. For this collective. Wind chimes, peace and harmony. Yeah. So this is really like, to me, feels like a happy family, happiness in your life. And almost like when people try to come along and, get in the way of your peace and harmony, you start maintaining your boundaries here. You're like, you shall not pass. And you shall not pass. That's starting to remind me of Monty Python. What is your favorite color? Okay, so any more? Let's pull two more, please, for this collective. Clouds, temporary problems, but really temporary, because clouds can disappear pretty fast. Depending on where you live, the sun will come out tomorrow. All right, one more, please, for this collective. Money or property through an inheritance, winning and windfall. Didn't I say that earlier? Didn't we have the Ace of Wands, didn't we, at the very, very beginning? And that was about an inheritance. Wow, I think you might get a windfall, something. You might win something. Yeah, and maybe meeting this person, this windfall comes through. Somehow it's like you're going to acquire some property or money, or gonna win something. That's awesome. Let's just pull one more. I've got to put one right there because it's just bugging me. Okay, one more, please, for this collective. Something they need to know. Okay, dealings or relationship with a woman. All right, so somehow either this is you or this is someone that you're dealing with that's significant to this reading. You'll know what that is. Let me just tune in for a second. It's almost like someone's watching you that's not that person. Someone else is watching and seeing your growth and seeing how you've gotten through this. They're watching you, not necessarily with any kind of malice or anything like that. I don't get that kind of energy. I get more of like this person, they are intrigued by how you have grown. I don't know if they're going to be the one coming in with some sort of money too. There might be someone offering you some like job, or we'll see, some job. But anyway, so good for you. I'm really happy for you and your new love. Just like maintain your emotional balance, which you've been doing, and keep your eye on, your energy on the things that you love, and have courage and strength, and just be as present as you possibly can right now. Some good stuff, some really good stuff is coming in. I really feel like, you've got, the angels have your back too. This is nice. So, all right. Thank you so much for being here. I had a great time. I hope you did too. I hope you got something out of this. And yeah, so if you like what I do, please like and subscribe because it helps the channel grow. And if you want to comment on if this reading resonated with you, that would be amazing. And thank you so much. Until next time. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.